Yo, what is up you sexy ladies and gents, 14 Red Lines here, and today I am back playing Bloodborn. This is the fourth one I've made, and I'm carrying on where I left off last time, which was just after I got to the lantern. If you guys can remember, it was heading towards Old Yarnum. Goemon's here, I'll talk to him.
It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say? One of the holy chalices attacked.
Okay, now that that's over, I can talk again. In this episode, I wanted to, well, I'll carry on playing and try and find all the secrets, but I wanted to talk about a backstory as well, and that was of Goemon. That's why I was happy that he was there, so that you guys could see him. Goemon is the first ever hunter to ever like partake in the hunt, the night hunt. You know, this one. He was the owner of the old Hunter's Dream, you know, the one that we saw earlier. Well, it don't matter about her. The one that we saw earlier where I found the hairpin and the pieces of clothing for the doll, you know, the doll clothing and everything. See, he was the first hunter, and he has never left, and he is trying to, he basically like guides you. He's like a guide now, and he's like he seems like a really nice guy, but I'll try and get it, but it's like a rare like piece of cutscene where Goemon is asleep and he's having a dream, and he's crying and everything, and he wants to get out of the dream, but it's weird because at the ending he like gives you a choice to either stay in the dream or not. And you see, when you refuse to leave the dream, he thinks that you've got bloodlust, you know, you're mad with blood, which is really weird, but I think that's just him trying to keep his like persona image in a way. So I'm thinking like he says that, but he's actually saying yes. Hopefully you'll be able to kill me. Basically, you know, he's like, are you strong enough? I hope you are strong enough, sort of thing. Because yeah, he's the first hunter, and countless hunters have come through. As you can see by all the graves and everything, there is a load of hunters that have gone through, and he's stayed through it all. So you can understand that he would start to get a bit lonely, seeing as though his only company is that doll, you know, and she's not much for conversation, you know. She's emotionless, really. So that is basically Goemon's backstory in a way. It's not. I don't really have much to say about him because there isn't enormously a large amount. The only things I could tell you now is that his clothing is really weak. When you kill him, you can get his stuff, but his clothing is really weak. His scythe can be really strong when you upgrade it, because that's what he uses. He's like the Grim Reaper. He has a scythe. It's pretty cool. And then his pistol that you cannot have, automatically, every time he gets the shot, will stagger you, will put you in the visceral attack situation, you know. So then obviously then he can do a visceral attack, so it's really awkward to fight him at the ending. But he is trapped in the dream. That's the problem. He is trapped in this dream and he can't get out. So basically, in a way, killing him is the best thing to do. I don't know if I will show the three like endings, the three possible endings, because it will take me a very long time. I might be able to do two out of the three possible endings. Yeah, there's three possible endings. I'll probably do two. the two more interesting ones, you know. And then what I'd planned on doing after that, this is just a basic recap while I'm skilling up and all that crap. I'm probably going to go into the tombs, which are these tombstones to the right, yeah, all around me that you can see there. The tombstones to the right. You can unlock them, and they'll take me to like a side dungeon. Remember in the last episode I was talking about? I think it was in the last episode. There's a fat boss, you know, a naked fat man with a sword and rolls around and he's made of rubber. He's in one of the dungeons, so I'm definitely gonna have to go there. So we'll see. I'll see how I'll play along, because I've still got a long way to go. This is going to be a long series on the channel, and I'm happy that it is. I like this game so much, so hope you guys are enjoying. Let's get in this. Okay, we're back in Yarnum now. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to... I most likely will go and see the little girl again to see what's going to happen. If that side quest is advanced on its own, because you can't really do anything until it advances. Can now speak English. But obviously, if it has advanced, the little girl will be dead, and I will be able to get her bow. But I've got to find her first. But I don't think I've found any NPCs yet. I haven't saved any NPCs. No, okay, I'll go this way and I'll get the old lady. Yeah. Now this is the first stop. We'll go get the old lady. But first, kill the dogs that can't defend themselves, because it's easy XP. Might as well. Oh, blood echoes. And for some reason these ones, I don't know why, but these guys are like really easy to kill when they're in the cage. You know, they're like instead of like being a 2-hit or a 3-hit, they're a 1-hit when they're in the cage. I don't know why. I think they did it on purpose, just so that you can just like, if you want the easy XP, have it. You know. So, I'm not going to complain, you know. Right, old lady.
Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
I really don't like this old lady, even though, like, even when you help her, she's still a miserable shit. Yeah, she's just so... yeah, she just pisses you off. And there's nothing you can really do about it. That's the worst part. Because she's just that aggravating. It just full on pisses you off, because I do not know a single person who is this like insolent, impolite. Oh fuck, where did you come from? Never mind, come after me. Yeah, it's from me. All right then, never mind. Yeah, no, she's just so impolite and ungrateful. You know, that's what irritates me. Is like, you've just given her, told her where a safe haven is. You're out here risking your life to kill all these monsters so she can carry on being safe. And she's like, wow, well, at least you're worth a lick of salt. What the fuck? You know, you just like, you could have a bit of gratitude, couldn't you? Oh my god, she's just, I don't want to bitch too much, but it's just like, she's one of those characters that just get under my skin so much. You know. Right, back to the bitch technique. Bitch technique is the best technique, especially for this situation. Stab him in the face. Wait, no, that's a really bad one. Fuck that. I wanted to see, but it leaves me wide open because he doesn't get close enough. There, got you. Bam, you're dead. Where the fuck are you going? We're going on a trip. Okay, he fucking slid all the way up the stairs. Did I hit him that hard? Get off me. Fuck off, bitch. Thank you. Coming with me now, fucking hell. Yeah, we'll go see the little girl now, because I need to see like if the story has. Ow, fucking guns, man. Let's dice him a bit. Nope, doggy. Oh my god, I got shot again. Really? There you go. Now you miss, bitch. Yeah, because I want to get this sad story over as quickly as possible. Because I want you guys to see it, but oh my god, get off me, dog. But I don't want to drag it out because it's like I said, really depressing story. I said it shitloads last time, and I'm still going to say it shitloads. It's fucking really depressing as shit. You know how the whole family situation is. Wow, where you going, mate? What you doing? Fuck off, man. You got shit on me. Wow, I've got a lot stronger. Shit. Okay. Visceral attack from another world, mate. Right. There you go. Okay, she's gone. She's gone. Is this the... Which way's the quickest route to her? Yeah, because we gotta go... if I want the bow, because I want to put it on my messengers. For now, anyway. I'll go get it later on, because I need to wait for the story to advance a bit more. You know, the in-game story, so that then when I do get the bow back, I can just take the bow off my messengers again, give it to the fucking other girl, and carry on that storyline. Because it's nearly finished, really. But I've got to go get the bow from the fisting pig. Because she dies there. No matter what you do, either... Even if you give her the big red brooch... If you give her the big red brooch like I did, she dies in the pig. If you don't give her the big red brooch and tell her of the safe place, which is the chapel, she still dies by the pig. Either she's like the dumbest kid I have ever met, or something's up. You know, there's nothing you can do to save this little girl. So don't feel bad about telling her that her mum's dead, because she still ends up fucking dead. You know. I think they did that on purpose for like effect purposes. I'm not doing well with my English today, am I? Really hard. Maybe I should just stop and speak in French for the rest of the video. How about that? Nah, that'll be shit. No one will understand me. Well, maybe one person would. Yeah, I know one person would. One of my friends, but fuck that. Now I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so don't. I think they put it in there for like effect purposes. There you go. Just to like give you that sensation of like, it's just another sensation because you feel OP all the time. You feel overpowered because you can just like, hack through all these monsters and fight these bosses, but then you can't save one little girl no matter what you do. You know, I suppose the first time you played it will just upset you, and then the second time it's just like the fuck, you know. So I suppose that's what they were going for, and it's actually quite a good effect because it does really work. You know, you do feel really like. You feel really weak and helpless. You know, you just think to yourself, I can't do anything for this little girl. Why am I even trying? But you still want to try because it's the little girl, you know, and you feel obliged to help her. But it doesn't work out that way because it's Bloodborn. So, alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, she literally gets fucking eaten. That's the worst part. She's just eaten because I gotta kill the fucking pig to get the brooch. So, you know, she's pigged in it now. So, not bad. Yeah! Fist me, daddy! Blah! You're still not dead? Visceral. And there you go. Double penetration. Bitch! Alright, there we go. Alright, I've got everything else. Right, explode. Give me my blood echoes. Pick up. And pick up again. There we go. Red messenger ribbon. See, that's actually the ribbon on the little girl, and when you go back to the older daughter, you give her that ribbon. You don't give her the brooch because you actually lose the brooch. So if you want to do the story correctly, like if you want to keep the brooch, because you can keep the brooch and use it like the tear from the doll when I gave her hairpin, you can use it that way as well. So it works out differently, but I chose not to this time, and I'm gonna keep the hairpin, fucking the bow, to put on my messengers because then they look so cute. They're all tiny and cute. Right, back to the Hunter's Dream. Badge. Right, what am I doing? What should I do this time? Yeah, I'll just go straight to the messengers. Fuck it. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off. I have got a really bad sore throat right now. Yeah, there you go. This is where you can customize your messengers. Red messenger ribbon. Boom. They disappear. And they come back and they've got the ribbon. There we go. You see? Probably can't see really well, but there you go. They've got the red messenger ribbon. So, yay! My little messengers were cute before. Well, they were fucking ugly, but they were still cute in a way. And now they're really cute. And you can actually tell the difference between the male and female ones now. Oh, they are. Because the female ones wear the ribbon on their head. So, I don't know why exactly, but they just do. So, the doll even sleeps, by the way. So, that's what I'm confused about with the dogs. That's one thing. She's like the one NPC I don't know much about. You know, with like her being able to like... She says she like no emotions and everything, but she cries when you give her the hairpin. She doesn't know why, but she cries when she gets the hairpin, and she sleeps. And obviously, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's another thing that points out that this doll is actually really weird, because at the ending she does something in one of the possible endings anyway. And it's like really, she's one of those characters that has intrigued me the most, other than Father Gascoigne, because, like I said, I love Father Gascoigne, he's amazing. But yeah, the doll is one of the characters that has intrigued me the most out of all of them, you know, mostly. So, yeah, I don't... Which one is my favourite character? Because, I mean, I could tell you about most of the characters. I'll shut up for this one. Just let her fucking talk, whatever it is. Right, there you go. When you save one person and you talk to the blob, you get that. I completely forgot about the Triumph one. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Alright, talk to this bitch. I can't stand her. I don't know how she can picture that this is my fault. You know. I mean, what the fuck have I done? You know, it's not my fault that the hunt is on. You know, but apparently it is for her. But yeah, but like I was saying, I can tell you about most of the characters in this game. Right, which ones have we met so far? We've met the priest, which I talked a bit about before. I've just talked about German. I've talked about the doll. What's the name? That crow. Shit, I forgot her name now. That hunter, the female one, that we met right at the beginning when she was in the sewer area. Can you remember her? I think it was in first or second episode. I think it was the first episode. Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, her. She is like. She's a member of an organisation before everything went to shit. You know, before the Healing Church abandoned everyone. Because before the Healing Church abandoned everyone, they had the Hunters in place. The Hunters were part of the Healing Church. This is it. We were part of the Healing Church. There was 3 branches, if I'm correct. There was the Hunters. There was the Choir. And then there were like... what are they called? I'm trying to think what they're called now. I can't remember what the other ones are called. But the Choir the Hunters, I'll start with the Hunters because it's the easiest. The Hunters are basically the Hunters, simple as. They were put in charge of hunting down the beasts that were declared a problem, you know. But in secret. Yeah, he's another hunter. Well, ex-hunter. He's just like the Crow Lady. But, yeah, there was... Like I said, the 3 different sections. There was one of them that was... The Choir was in charge of... like, communicating with these... the higher beings, in a way. there's a specific name for them, but there's no point in me saying it. I can't really remember it either, but we'll find that one out later on. But basically, they were in charge of communicating with these higher beings and trying to ascend to a higher level. And there was a school about it and everything like that. We'll meet one of the guy who was in charge of this school later on. You know, he literally opened his own head and lined his brain with eyeballs. That's how messed up his ideology was. He lined his brain with eyeballs to try and see clearer in a way, you know. So I'm not quite sure if that worked for him, you know, given the fact that he's now blind, so I don't know how that would work with him, but whatever. And then the hunters, like I said, and the other ones were like, they were like students in a way. They were learning, like they learned everything pretty much. They were like the brain boxes of it. But see, with all these people, there was always different branches to each section. Like with us, the hunters, there was the main hunters, and then there was like a branch of hunters that split off, like a splinter group from them. These were like they dressed up like the Grim Reapers, you know, and they literally did not give a shit about anything. They just left. They abandoned the healing church and everything, you know. And then there was people that dressed up like crows, all right, this like that lady, and they were put in charge of the hunting of hunters. Their sole goal is to hunt down the hunters that have lost their way, and that is it. And then well, that's actually it now with the hunter wise anyway. But then, oh, he's talking. Yeah, no, you're gonna shut up now. But yeah, later on in the game, with that crow lady that we met, if we do not help her, she will die at every assassination attempt she makes, because she's an old lady. She's your grandma, you get me? But she keeps on trying to. She's got a lot of pride, so she carries on doing her job, even though she's no longer connected to the hunter's dream. You know, so if she dies forever. You know, where we don't. Our consciousness gets taken back into the hunter's dream, and we can carry on. You know, we can retry the night, because this entire night is actually like a dream in a way. You know, like. I don't know how to explain how this night is, but it is pretty much that. This night is the dream, you know, hosted by one of the nightmares. So yeah, that's how it works. But they're not. These people aren't connected. Like I said, she isn't connected. And you're like the only hunter who is still connected to the hunter's dream, because and German obviously, but. German obviously never leaves the dream, so when he dies in the dream, he dies forever. You know, he gets let go by the dream, so he can actually finally wake up and survive the night. You know, he wakes up in the morning. So that's how German works, anyway. But then with us, you can choose to stay in the dream or not. Obviously, like I said earlier. But then the healing church, they had 3 different sections of like. The choir did anyway. They had like a multiple bunch of sections. They had the choir that was in charge. These were the higher ranking ones. They were in charge of communicating with the higher beings, obviously. And then they had the black members of the healing church, black coats and everything. And these were lower ranking ones, and they were simply in charge of just hunting. Nothing more, nothing less. They just hunted. That was all they did. And then the white gowned members of the healing church were in between. They were like the middle ranking ones, you know. They were above the black ones, but underneath the choir. All right. And they had the same goal. They were to hunt down the beasts, but by any means necessary, and also to delve into like as much potions and like magic as possible and stuff like that. So that's why you see like the big behemoths and everything all mutated, and those Ozzy Osbourne, Michael Jackson looking motherfuckers, because that's what they've done. They've mutated themselves to be stronger, to hunt down the beasts, you know. and there's like there's the big ones. They're like literally like 3 meters, not foot, about 5 meters tall. They're humongous, but it means that they'd planned on the monsters being a lot bigger and a lot stronger and a lot harder to beat. So they gave them that possibility, you know. They mutated the people. They mutated themselves willingly, you know. So I'm not sure how they are mentally. I'm pretty sure they're unstable as fuck, but you know, can't do anything about that. Alright, where you go, mate? Hold on. Oh, I haven't been talking, but yeah, I've got someone with me now. I'm really happy about that because then he can help me. But he disappeared. He went into a corner. Is he gonna help me? I didn't know you could go down there. What? Hold on. Let me kill this prick first. Then I'll follow you, mate. Give me a second. I want to kill all the Muppets next to us so then I can just relax. God. Right. Anything? Nope. Alright, fair dues. Give me that. There's never anything in here. I don't know why I still look in there, but it's because there's shinies around here and I like getting the shinies. Alright, now show me. Come on. He's probably thinking, fucking come here, mate. Come here. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Cheers, mate. Oh, don't die. Don't die. Shit. Nice one. Cheers, man. I'll bow to you because you deserve that bow. You deserve that one, mate. Cheers. I think I'm going to do an episode where I'm going to properly sit down and I'm going to explain every character for you guys. It's going to be a... I'm going to cut it... Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit. Okay, made it back now, properly. I got my blood echoes. Ah, finally, fucking hell. Right, what was I on about before I died anyway? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do an episode, a couple of episodes at the end of this, and I'm going to explain every character, like background, etc., etc., all the history about them, all the history about the game, so that you guys can get the full picture and you can watch it if you want to watch it, obviously. So then you guys understand, because obviously I do know this stuff, but I'm gonna have to like write it down so I can explain it properly in English, proper phrasing, and explain everything correctly. Because like I said, there are some things I'm not entirely sure about. You know, there's like some things I've got a rough idea. The dude has died. Okay, he came in and died as pretty much as quickly as he came in. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna explain everything for you guys so that you guys can understand the backstory of pretty much everything in Bloodborne, all the characters and all this, so that then you get it. And like, there won't be parts I won't be able to do spoilers that way, because obviously I'm going to show footage of certain moments and I don't want to do spoilers for you guys, because otherwise there's not really much point. So I'll do it that way, because then you guys can, like, you can see what you can see everything and every moment that is important without me doing spoilers for you. Win-win in a way, I guess. But I am going to leave this episode here. I know I've talked a lot this episode and I haven't shut up, but I wanted to. You know, I said that I was going to talk a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope me ranting and rambling was like really helpful for you guys in a way. I hope it was anyway. I love you all, obviously, as usual. I love you all. Love your faces. Love everything about you. And I will catch you in